Hi everyone, this is Jenny Hobbs, and I just wanted to talk with you guys quickly about how I kind of manage my time with a full-time job as a doctor, as well as doing Beachbody coaching. Hopefully some tips that will be helpful for others who have another career that they're balancing as well. So the first thing I want to say is that you're going to have to set aside your Beachbody time into a power hour, or depending on your work schedule, maybe doing 2 or 3 hours on your day off and less on your days on. When you are at work, kind of be creative with that, but set that aside, put it on your calendar as an appointment for focus time. It really helps if you involve your family, so your spouse and your kids, get them into that, let them understand what you're doing, let them help you pick the time perhaps, and then also have them pencil in appointments for their times with you, so that they know when they're with you, you're going to be with them 100% focus on them, and then when you do your Beachbody time, that you really need that time to be focused on Beachbody, and that will help them avoid being resentful or thinking that you're spending all your time on this business. I know for me with my spouse, that was a big deal to him. Was it felt like I was constantly on my phone messaging, chatting, which to me just seemed fun and social, but to him it felt like I was working on Beachbody all the time when we were supposed to be together, which wasn't really Beachbody work, but it felt that way to him because it was kind of like always kind of there. So be sure to put your Beachbody away, your phone away, and really focus on family when you're with family. When you're doing your Beachbody business and your power hour, be sure that you're not getting distracted. You're not scrolling the news feed. You're not going into your messages and looking at notifications that are popping up. What you're doing is you're going down your list of your to-do items. So you're posting on your page, you're posting in your groups, you're messaging, you're adding friends, you're inviting to challenge groups, you're following up. Work from that list, and don't get distracted and get into lots of conversations until the important work is done. Remember that recruitment, bringing in new people, is the way your business will grow. That is the number one thing. So having a perfect challenge group post, having a perfect graphic, having a flashy banner in your challenge group, any of that, well, it's fun. If you're really busy with 2 jobs, you probably don't have time to be doing that. You probably need to keep your posts simple and to the point, and let the perfectionism go and get back to recruiting. Once you have a solid business with a solid income, you can earmark a little bit more time to be perfect and do all these cool things you see coaches doing. But really, all the bells and whistles aside, all that builds this business is that human connection and connecting with new people and recruiting new people. And they don't care about all the bells and whistles. They care about how much you care about them. So focus on that in your limited time. I would also say to use your time very wisely. So work smarter and not harder. And I will post some specific apps that I use to help with all of this, but just a few tips. Pair up with another coach so that you guys can share the workload and help one another out. That's a great idea, especially 2 working coaches. You can really tag team things. Use your commute. You can use your commute to listen to personal development. You can use your commute to go into Facebook and send, push the little microphone button in Facebook Messenger, and you can send a voice text to people. That's a great way to do messages, follow-ups, invites, check-ins with your challengers. You can get a whole bunch done while you're driving, which is super handy. You can also use apps to schedule your posts in your challenge groups, so you don't have to remember while you're at work to run and do a post. You can also save all the posts and invites and messages that you use in an app that's available from your phone as well as your computer. And so what you can do with that is have things ready to go. So when you're out and about and you need to send a quick message, you can copy paste it. If you're out and about and you need to do a post on your personal page, you can paste that there. And frankly, just if you're in a bind and you can't think of anything, if you have everything saved somewhere, you can quickly access at least something, some inspirational quote to get out there and keep your presence in your groups or in your social media. And I'll post a few other specific apps that I've used that have been helpful, but you've really got to get creative with getting some of these things simplified and not perfected at first, so you can focus your limited time on recruitment, and it will, in the end, it will really pay off. Excuse me, I've got a little bit of a cold as well, but I hope that all makes sense. Please post below if you have any questions or other suggestions or tips that you have tried that have worked for you, and have a great day.